What's up, everybody? Just wanted to make you guys a quick video here. I'm getting a lot of questions about what the heck's going on, when are we going to see the bottom, what's happening in real estate, what do we do? And here's the deal. I don't know. Nobody else knows. Nobody knows what's going to happen, right? These are times that we've never seen before, and we need to adapt in ways we've never adapted before. And it's part of entrepreneurship, right? It's part of how we have to go about things, but it is definitely different than anything that we've ever experienced. And the tips that I can give you guys are just be smart, be nimble, don't be stupid, and honestly use your brain for things. I mean, there's a handful of things when something like this happens that you absolutely need to keep in mind and are absolutely imperative. The first thing is cash reserves. It's why everybody's selling their stuff. It's why the market's going down as much as it is. It's why in Detroit you're seeing so many different rentals get put on the market, because in Detroit rentals can't get refinanced. It's why other places you're seeing a lot of rentals get refinanced. You're seeing a lot of commercial rentals get refinanced. If you're a small business right now and you have the opportunity to take out a loan and you can use that loan to cover your expenses and make the payments on it and still figure out a way to generate revenue, it's not bad to have access to cash, because it's gonna go away. And the reason it's gonna go away is because lending criteria is gonna have to contract for some of those independent loans. And when you're looking at banks and bigger banks and things like that, maybe, but some of the independent companies like Bluestone Capital or whatever, whoever those people are that always reach out to you via email and LinkedIn and whatever it is, those hard money places, if you have the ability to get approved, it might not be a bad idea, but you gotta be careful with it, and you have to know that they're gonna come for you. Right? They're absolutely going to come for you. This is going to hit us deep, right? We haven't even seen any of the reports from businesses yet. We haven't seen any updated guidance. We haven't even talked about it. What we know is that they're shutting stuff down. We know they're not making any money. Many small businesses are getting crushed, right? The forecast isn't looking good. I've had 8 events canceled. Right? There's a lot of stuff happening, right? There's a lot of stuff going on, and you got to be able to adjust. You got to have cash reserves. You got to figure out how to make money tomorrow. There are people out there that will pay you for something right now. You got to figure out how to do it, and you got to be smart. You got to be smart to be able to figure out the longevity. Call, negotiate with your credit lines. Figure out if you can get deferred payments. Figure out if you can skip a couple months, penalty free. Figure out how you can stay in good standing with them. If you don't have a lot of debt right now, kudos to you. That's fantastic. A lot of people are very, very leveraged, and a lot of companies are very leveraged. Top 2 companies in the S&P right now have more cash reserves than the bottom 400 combined. That's a big issue. That means that those companies are not in a good spot if revenue stops, because revenue pays those bills. That's what a lot of what we're going to see right now, and I think it's going to get a little worse before it gets better. And the way that we can sustain through it is to start thinking of things that we don't normally think about. The integrity of the brand may be a little bit compromised. You may find yourself doing things that you didn't do before. You may have to find ways to generate cash that you wouldn't think of before. I'm not talking about illegal ways. I'm not talking about ways that are distasteful. I'm talking about, if you're a small business owner, you might have to start driving Uber. You might have to start doing Shipt. You might have to start doing Grubhub. You might have to start stocking shelves at Walmart or Meijer with the 15,000, 150,000 employees they're hiring nationally, right? Don't post it on your Facebook. You don't have to do that, but you might have to do it to take care of the family. And if you think I'm joking, I promise you I'm not, right? It's coming. Plant potatoes. Carbs will save us. I promise you. A little bit of a joke, but still, right? We need to make sure that we're prepared for this stuff. We need to make sure that we're stocked up. We need to make sure that we understand what's going on. We need to make sure that, as businesses, we adjust. And one of the things that I'm going to be doing next week for you guys, and I'm not sure what day it is, but stay tuned, but I am going to give you guys 4 specific videos on things that you can do as a small business to make sure that you can sustain rough times. And it involves cash reserves, your revenue, cash flow, right? And your people and your planning, okay? And I'm going to ensure that all those things are deep dived into for you guys. We're going to do 4 podcasts on that. and I think that that's going to be pretty valuable. So that's coming next week. Stay tuned for that, guys. But the reality is nobody knows what's going on. The reality is nobody knows what's coming next. And if somebody tells you that they do, you know, they're either in on it or they're lying and they're trying to get something from you. You know, I'm a part of a group of very, very, very smart traders, and we're in a very similar situation where we just don't know. I know a lot of people are just getting smashed trying to do intraday stuff because they can't switch quick enough. You know, the market today, it was up 400 points, down 140, and now it's back up 30, right? It's a crazy, crazy wave, and that's going to keep going. And we haven't seen the bottom yet, so be prepared. But you guys got this. Stay strong, stay grateful, stay smart, stay nimble, right? Don't do anything stupid. Mark Cuban said that if you don't know, the best answer is to do nothing in every situation. And I think that is safe, and I think that is right. So thank you guys for following. Stay tuned for next week. We're going to get 4 of those in-depth dives into, again, your cash reserves, how to generate cash flow, how to have the best people, and making sure your planning and technology is right. So we'll talk soon. Bye.